And now, from the heart of Wirt County, West Virginia, this is WCTV News.
Hey WCHS, it's Audrey.
And Nikki.
Welcome back to WCTV News. We're happy to be back. Since this is the last video of the year, we have a lot to cover, so let's get right into it.
In recent news, on Friday, April 19th, WCHS held their annual Sober Day to attempt to prevent drunk driving during and after prom. Speaking of prom, we interviewed a lot of attendees. Let's see what they had to say about the event.
I'd say this is the most enjoyable prom I've had. I've been going every year. I went freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. I have to say this is by far the one I had the most fun, not just because I won, but I don't know, I guess I actually danced and did things you're supposed to do at a dance, I guess. I don't know. I had a lot of fun, though.
Honestly, same, except I think I enjoyed last year's better just because more people danced. But this year was just as fun just because I won.
In the end, it doesn't really matter what the prom venue is or what it looks like. It's the people that make the prom, so that's the most important thing.
Thanks guys. We decided to start a new segment that shadows some of WCHS's staff and what their job consists of. We would like to introduce the Shadow.
So you're going to be cleaning up after lunch period. So pick up trash off the tables, and then you're going to wipe the tables down with a bucket of water. We're going to sweep out from underneath the tables, and then we're going to mop. Okay? Broom and dustpans over here. Stick your dustpan over here. You won't need it yet. Then you gotta sweep up everything out from underneath the table. Then you'll take the dust mop and pick up the. Your mop out really nice. You did it.
Thanks, guys. I didn't know that job consists of so many responsibilities. Let's head over to Sophie 1 to see what we can expect for the upcoming weather.
Good morning, Wirt County High. This evening will be partly cloudy with a low of 61. Tomorrow will be partly sunny with a high near 88 and partly cloudy in the evening with a low around 63. Saturday, there is an 80% chance of rain with thunderstorms and a high of 77. In the evening, there's a 60% chance of rain with a low around 61. Sunday will be partly sunny with a high of 79. In the evening, there is a 30% chance of rain with a low around 58. We'll bring you more weather next year. I'm Sophie Wan with WCTV News, signing off.
Thanks, Sophie. Some of our crew came up with the idea of mental health days for both staff and students. So we asked some of the students what they thought of the idea.
Do you think having a certain amount of mental health days would better our students and staff?
Yes, I think it would because our students struggle to go to school every single day of the week, so having a few days off every so often would better their performance in school and class.
There's always been mental illness and other issues out there, but it has become more prevalent over the years. And just in my experience as the attendance director, without getting into the details, for example, there's been students that have filled out a chronic absentee packet, which is, you normally think about physical disabilities or physical issues, but that's become much more relevant now. And what you have now is some people that have anxiety and other mental issues. And there has been cases where students have been excused extra days per month with a doctor's acknowledgement of their condition.
What do you think a negative impact on attendance would be?
I think there would be a negative impact, but I think it would benefit us for the best. But then I feel like people would just take advantage of it, so that's why we should have the controlled amount of days.
We need those days, whether it be employees, it be, the kids. Sometimes you need a mental health break. But kids also get 10 parent notes. So those 10 days can be used for whatever the parent wants to use the days for. So as a parent, I feel like if my kid needs a mental health day, that fits in my 10 days of parent notes.
In today's world, it seems that everyone is so much more stressed from just everyday life that it would give them a chance to regroup. And as far as staff members goes, it would make them be better prepared.
It would greatly increase work performance, and at least in my personal opinion.
That's very interesting. Thanks, ladies. With the end of the year approaching, spring sports are starting to slow down. Let's take it to the sports reporter to see what's been going on.
Hey guys, it's Wyatt with the WCHS News Recap, and today we're going to be talking about softball, baseball, and the track season so far. Beginning this recap, we're going to be talking about the baseball team. They've had a good season so far with a lot of tough competition, and they got their first win the other night against Magnolia. And then also I'd like to shout out the track team for how good they've done this year. Review of the girls' softball season. They've had a lot of good plays this season and had a good season overall. And I would like to say that the other night was senior night, and we'd like to commemorate, is that the right word, right? Commemorate, right, making sure. We'd like to commemorate Kaylee Copeland, Skylar Bunch, and Katie Dusky.
Thanks, guys. Speaking of the end of the year, the final Live School Rewards Day is coming up. Students will have a choice between a bowling trip that students will be required to bring $8 to cover the cost of 2 games and their shoe rental. Pizza will be available for students for $1 per slice as well. They will also have the choice of watching the Dirty Birds baseball game, which students will be required to bring $5 for their ticket, and the option of bringing extra money for their choice of refreshments.
To participate, students must have had 35 or more Live School points between March 11th and May 1st, 3 or less unexcused absences in the second semester, 3 or less days of detention, and in the fourth 9 weeks, no ISS or OSS in the second semester, and no Fs in any classes as of May 1st. If qualified, signups will be on May 2nd in the auditorium during DG. Permission slips will be given out and must be signed and returned as soon as possible.
As we wrap up the 2023-2024 school year, WCTV would like to highlight some of our favorite clips and bloopers.
Saturday will be an 80% chance of meatballs.
Since this is the last video of the we welcomed you to the school. Yeah, we did. Open arms. We did.
Give you a nickname?
It's been 6 months. We even gave you a name associated with your nickname. So make sure to get your acts together.
I'm gonna be a diva for
Both boys and girls basketball seasons are in a swing. Let's take it to the bike rules. Okay.
We'll bring you more weather each week. I'm Sophie. Messed up my name.
Do you smell toast?
What?
Do you smell toast?
Do I mean, I smell a little bit of toast.
That means you're having a stroke.
Maybe.
Wow.
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 Thank you so much for visiting high school. You've seen this 6 times.
Bye.
Have a great day, Wirt County.